Good morning, artist in recovery. Daryl from Weaver, Genesee, Rosamond, California on the West Coast. Right now it's about 5:20 in the morning. And it's still the 30th of December 2023. Off your topic, but on the topic, I got pissed off about it. I had to delete some stuff just to make some room on my flash drives on my computer. There's a certain congresswoman out there that got attacked by the old gas bag because of her mourning. She was interviewed and she was talking about how bad she was feeling about her husband passing away on her. And she deals with the mourning, she deals with the loss, she deals with the emptiness. And they have the orange gas bag go on a full tilt boogie on her. Pissed me off. I was watching one of the independents on YouTube on this one, and he was talking about it. And even he was pissed off about it. I mean, he goes off in the gas bag all the time, and the Trumplicans left and right. But this, I wish I could get a letter to this congresswoman and let her know that she's not alone in her grief in the morning. She's not. Because it pisses me off when people attack each other because of emotion. Of the deep-seated investment, emotional thing we've installed in people that we care about. I mean, it's one thing if you lose a physical item and you got attached to it for so long that when you lose it, it's like a piece of your God. But you can really get the physical item replaced if you could. But a human being, Daryl, we both know how much losing a human being in our lives, the ones that we really seriously made an attachment for, that we poured basically a piece of our heart and soul into that other person. How much it hurts like hell when they're removed. And how much we still have to deal with the pain and mourning and grieving like crazy. I'm grateful that you're finding other ways to get on with your life and you're being positive about it and you're trying to cope in your own way, and that's cool. Sharing your experience, strength, and hope with people like this about the challenges you've faced in your life. Well, what we do in meeting halls. We try to be an inspiration to the newcomers, but we're also trying to get the crap off of our own damn shelves. We don't want to deal with this. We don't want to deal with the overstock. We want to get rid of the damn stuff. I mean, saying that I'm not saying that our loved ones that we've lost are like merchandise and commodities. No, it's like part of your heart and soul. And we're still trying to patch it together one way or another. I know I have been still. I'm trying to find my own way of handling my own grief and mourning of my own family. The last two really took me out, and I'm slowly rebuilding my life. Here's some other asshole. I mean, is it the politest way I can say? About this gas bag who had just attacked a woman who lost her family? Someone that she cared about? I, the tirades I went. The thoughts and feelings I went nuts on us with her, Daryl. I had to take him out. I had to put him in a recycling bin and just tossed him out. I'm dealing with the Antichrist and the Trumplican followers at this point over here. How else am I not supposed to be able to deal with that? And there she goes. I don't know what she just jumped off the couch and now heading into the cold bedroom here. Give me a sec. I gotta check on her real fast. Hey, I still got the love of my life right now, my dog. So what can I say? This thing working here. Sorry about that. I had to make sure my dog was all right. She is the last love of my life that I really care seriously about. And it hurts like hell when she's showing the same age I am. She's showing the same state. We're both getting older. She's a hell of a lot older than I am. Human age, she's about 18, 19. Dog ages, older than I am. But here's the thing, Daryl. I'd go nuts if I lose her. I understand how more and more how this grieving process and trying to get this thing out to the open. I mean, I know I could do things just to pass the time and try to get myself past this thing. I embarked several years ago on the college route. Tried to make up a mistake that I screwed up on myself and my family. Well over 35, 40, some out, way back then. I made a little vow to myself that I'd get through college. I'd make Ma proud of me. When I lost her, I know going through the mourning and grieving process wasn't easy. And then going to a lot of meetings and politics and that damn thing just to get me out of my own damn thought processes, because learning about how to deal with the grieving and mourning. Hell, David was the same damn way. And I noticed that my family had never learned how to deal with this damn thing. I always figured that my mother got chewed up by the grieving and mourning all throughout her life. Since losing grandma, or was it Aunt May? I don't know. I don't know when it started. But they'd never actually broken down. It just kept going and going and going, and a lot of people admire strength on that one. But to see my family that weakened because of grieving and mourning, was it so wrong to see that? My brother didn't want to show weakness on him. He kept trying to be strong for everybody. Why was I the only one being emotional at this point? I mean, right now as it is. I loved a lot of my family, but I felt like I wasn't able to grieve them because it wasn't, socially acceptable? I didn't attack anybody else regarding their grieving situation. I didn't want to attack anybody else. It just wasn't done. To me, it's just simply not done. And I don't get how these people can attack anybody else who's feeling grieving. Feeling the loss of their loved ones. I don't get it, dude. I don't seriously understand it. We both, we both know. And I would imagine, my friend, there had been roller coaster days for you. You know how I talk about mine. Once you feel the trigger event, then it's the build-up going on, and then it takes something innocuous. And then here comes the waterworks. The feelings are flushing through you. It's like a tsunami wave. I used to call it a tsunami wave. I mean, the shock and awe was like the landmines, but then the waves coming in is like a tsunami. And these days it feels like a roller coaster in my gut. I mean, there's a lot of metaphors to use this thing. But you go through it, then you go through the depressional stage because your energy, your spirit is still trying to recoup. And for you found many ways of dealing with that. I had, and then I said, hell with it. I'm just gonna just let it go, let it flow, let's see what happens. I could not understand how come Ma and Dave never let it destroy them one way or another. Some people keep saying I'm strong. Sometimes I'm not so sure about that one. But I'll tell you one thing: if I happen to go on a tirade, I mean a full tilt boogie tirade, thermonuclear, because someone else's pain is open season just because of kicks or political points or something going on. Level of an antichrist, seeing how humanity is weak because they are emotion. They're full of emotion. They're not full of absolute worship. We both know where this is leading to. I mean, I saw this report on social media, as I said before, and it was pissing me off that this one congressperson, I say congressperson, who was getting attacked because she was showing her emotions, her loss, her grieving, showing her humanity. And it's like the videos I dumped out. Oh, I went off on a tangent on this one, my friend. I went seriously. I didn't want to be that kind of a person because the thing of it is, I'd seen how it would turn other people into. I want to retain as much humanity as I possibly can. If it means feeling empathetic, sympathetic, whatever kind of synonyms I can actually use for this, I'll do it. What I'm going to be doing in a couple of weeks, or less than a couple of weeks, I'm going to be going back to a college campus again. I made the promise and I made the vow to my mother and my brother. I mean, I fought my brother on this one here. When he was alive and he was still going through his issues, just before the strokes nailed his ass on that one, I kept telling him if he was going to get worse, I'm his caregiver 24/7, regardless if I go to school or not. And I dropped school just to take care of him. Because that was my job. That's what we did in a family. That's what we did. We did what we could to take care of family. Because that was the most important thing in our life. And my brother kept telling me, John, I don't care what the hell happens. You're going back to college and you're going to get this damn degree. We almost came out to a full blown on that one. He knew my passion about it. He knew I was afraid of losing my brother. He knew I was. He knew. But he also knew how important it was to my mother and to him and to me that I do this. So while my brother was alive and then he passes away, I'm still going. I'm still going into college. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. It's a new day, a new challenge. About a week and a half or two. Walk right into class. And take on another challenge for that semester. Two challenges. Eventually coming close to the time where I graduate. And you know what's going to be a stick in the eye concerned about that orange gas bag and his own mouth? Me getting a damn diploma. I don't care if it's on the community college level. To me, it's the most important damn thing around. I'm not looking for the PhDs. I'm not looking for the MAs or I'm looking just to get a pigskin. Just get a certificate said I did this. Now what? It should be at the bottom of the. Should be at the bottom or on the top or surrounding it in border say, now what? It should. It should. I'm looking forward to it. I can't say much for a gas bag attacking people left and right because of their emotions. They're the most. Oh, there's a lot of things to say negative about this person. I'll just have to let it go at that one because I don't want to be falling into that kind of situation. But I feel for that mourner. I feel for that griever. I feel for a lot of grievers and mourners. I know how it feels, dude. So do you. So This particular video is going out. But I'm still going to be doing a letter to her, but not to the gas bag. Anyway, I'll talk at you later. No, I didn't see anything concerning about Martha Stewart, and I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole. Anything else, maybe. Not that one.